Hello, my name is Mordred and I'd like to welcome you to Let's Play Prophecy of Pendor, Episode 6. We are still playing Mettenheim style, which means we are primarily a infantry army, plus a couple of other rules which I explained before. So, we are just moving around trying to find stuff to kill right now. Still fairly early game. We are also trying to build up our party, so the number of companions that we have, which of course also costs money. So, let's go. Where was that bandit hideout? There. Let's go over there. We do also want to become a mercenary for Sarleon at some point. I think it was Sarleon, wasn't it? Although they just made peace, didn't they? Who did they make peace with? So they're still at war with Bacchus, that's fine. Quite like fighting Ravenstern just because their land's quite easy to traverse. It's so linear that once you've kind of cleared one end of it, you know precisely where you are. Okay, because we have Donovan, we are now getting an absolute ton of training going on. So our army should improve pretty quickly. I can never remember which track is better. I think it's warriors that get you to Huskarls quicker. Do something like that. Could have just pressed control. Oh well. And just as I've done all the upgrades, the army got more expensive. We then had to pay the wages. Typical. So come on, bandits. There's some. There's quite a few around here, oddly enough. Come back, I just want to say hello. Okay, maybe that's not entirely true.
Take them down.
Do they have a horseman? Yes, they have several. Whoa, where are you guys going?
Archers.
Get back here. Pretty sure I told you what to do. Okay, we screwed that setup up. Oh, hello. Okay, well that was a bit of a messed up start, but I think we recovered. Managed to kill the horseman, at least. Told the archers to shoot. So shoot. Man, that was bad. We'll definitely need to be more on the ball. I just woke up, so I'm still a bit groggy. Okay, so we have some horses which we will steal for the... Missed that. Baggage train. Otherwise, we will let the companion see if they want anything. Not much. And then we'll grab everything up to the price of 50. And there were another bunch down here, I seem to remember. Yes, there they are. Good, they joined in. Might as well catch them all at once if we can. Okay, so, everyone. First of all, dismount. Nope, wrong one. 2, F6. That's not what I... Ah, wakey, wakey. Okay, everyone. Formation orders. Dismount. Infantry. Stand there. Archers. Stand. Told you to dismount. Okay. So sometimes there is a bug which basically forces them to ignore dismounts. They should theoretically now do it once you've broken the formations. It's the formations which do it. So dismount. Come on. Get down. Oi, get down, or I'll kill your horse.
Advance. Charge. Hold your position.
Now it's been disassembled and now they get down. Good. Now you can charge. So yeah, I think in the beginning of every battle I'll have to do the quick charge to disassemble the formations. It doesn't seem to play very well at all with the dismounting. And then after that we can dismount and organise more properly. As that is, I think, what I was kind of struggling against there. More upgrades, marvellous. We need to buy some more food soon. We'll go back to Sarlione. Then I might go after some Vanscaries again. Yeah. Why do you think I was coming back to town, Diev? Shut up. Lettuce and cheese. I don't think that grain actually works as food. If anyone knows, please do let me know, but I'm fairly sure it does. +4 to party morale. Pretty sure it didn't used to. Maybe that was an old version of the game. Who's here? Crawled. Not you again. Get out the way. This idiot wants to die. We can kill him. Right. Let's reset the tavern. I thought we recruited this spearman, didn't we?
Ah, Kapitän. Well met.
Take them anyway. They very often spawn with halberds, so they're quite good anti-cavalry units. Or at least some kind of polearm with a shield. And in vanilla Mountain Blade, if you use a polearm with a shield, you usually get a pretty hefty penalty. That was removed for Mountain Blade. Oh, sorry, for Prophecy of Pendor. So if you have a lot of people with a spear and a shield, for example, then that will actually work just fine. So Singali and Spearmen are actually quite good. Have we found a Vanscary thingy-majiggy yet? Landing place? No, I don't think we have. Who is this? Red Brotherhood. Yeah, take them. Once we've done the necessary upgrades, yay, we're getting longbows at last. We had a few already. That'll do. Sarlione's ranged units are quite good, so I'm quite happy to take them. How fast are you going? 5.8, 5.6. We won't actually catch them unless they get stuck somewhere. 5.3, we can catch them. Okay, so we start out by charging, we then get the infantry to stand there and the archers to stand there. We then do everyone stand together and dismount. And it worked this time. Excellent. Except I don't actually want the archers to stand closer. That's how you should organise your army in the start of a fight. Much better.
Everyone.
But for the moment, you can all just follow me. So used to shift being sprint, that's why I keep on zooming in like that without meaning to. I want to go faster! Run, run, run! Following me? Yeah, good. Where are they? There they are. Right, that's not them, that was just a shadow. Oops. I get the feeling that the moral of this story is, don't start playing Mount and Blade until you've had your first Earl Grey. But hey, it was Christmas yesterday, so I had a nice long lay-in. You seeing them? Yeah, you are.
Everyone!
You may as well just charge, guys. Though I have a feeling that the Shah hunters could be mounted. Is that a thing? I know something early on that the Shah could be mounted. One guy chucking knives. Yeah, I was right. Your knives do nothing to me. That's right. Kill the horses and then get at the men. That is the Mettenheim way. And just because of that, no horses were harmed in the making of this episode. Yeah, right. Okay, so we won that. We rescued 2 peasant women who will upgrade to the female group. We got some step horses, oddly enough, even this way back, so I'll probably sell that one. Like I said, I think that the party movement is dependent on their speed, so you're a bit rubbish. So you... Generally I do anything under 40 is poor, but right now I'll keep them. The optimum seems to be about 9 horses, so once we get the full pool of 9 then we'll start switching them in and out based on that. And it was only the horses there. Bit of a terrible collection, but never mind. Oh. Oh, okay, so it's just you telling stories. Most of these I think were written by Forzia. I don't think I wrote any of the companion dialogues. Not for this. I did quite a few of the companion dialogues for Pendor 4, which were unfortunately never released. Might have to see if we can introduce them later on. I mean, the work's all there, the scripts are all done. We just never got Pendor 4 released. So while I'm talking about Pendor 4, as you may know, I was actually the lead designer for it, and it's always been kind of a blow to my ego that nothing more came of it. Don't want to point any fingers at anyone, because no one's really responsible for that except for me, of course. And it's always been one of my great sorrows that we never got it out. We didn't have the manpower for it. It was too soon after, in my belief, it was too soon after Pendor 3 came out. The team was just burnt out, and no one was really willing to work on it. Things may change now. I'm not making any promises because no one is currently working on it. I'm just going to be open about that. Mistakes were made. Hopefully we learned from them. And I'm really quite pleased that the team has been working on Pendor 3.7. I think that was the right decision. Like I said, we didn't have the people around to work on a full new mod. Basically, it would have been like the new version of Pendor. Well, it was 4.0. Where do these sell? They sell in Avendor, I believe, and that is really cheap. Usually the key is to go up to about 100, and then you should be able to sell them at a decent return below that. Except I can't actually afford this right now. You need horses, anything? Yes, you are. Sell that. Must pay 500. I can do that. Are there any companions here? Jatu outcasts and the merchant. I must do that at some point too. I was waiting for slightly better troops. As you know, we've kind of buffed the units. The tutorial, so it's quite a bit more difficult. I'm rather hoping that that will be enough men. You gonna catch them? Yes, you are. We'll help the secular knights, and we'll just do a regular old charge. Even if you're my ally, you may not be mounted. Get down. There you go. If you wish to fight under my command, you must do it on foot. Man, people are going to hate it when I'm the marshal. So yeah, what did we get done on Pendor 4? We had quite a lot of the artwork done. Like, what you now know as the Empire, the Bacchus Empire, they had another faction called the Ashenborn. That was quite a lot done. Melitines were mostly done. Wonder if there is a way of getting some of that artwork
Crush
back.
them!
Because I know we did introduce the Melitine Lancers. They were looking pretty spiffy. Might be interesting to have some of them as kind of foreign factions. Again, these are no promises. This is me just kind of lamenting aloud stuff we had and stuff we could reuse. I don't know. Most of that will be down to Saxon Dragon. Stop throwing axes at me. Get down. Thank you. That Vanskari hits hard. Oh, Lady Valkyrie, that's why. Sorry, not Vanskari. Probably just committed a blasphemy there, calling a Valkyrie a Vanskari. See what I mean? They have massive pole axes. They can use them with shields, I thought. Oh, none of them are. I'm sure they used to use them with shields. Yeah, this guy is. Oh, it's a glaive. Okay. Always seemed to look really funny. A massive weapon, just kind of, yeah, a bit unrealistic. It's one of the few things, except for all the magic and elves. Actually, those were... That was just a sword. Next to it were arrows, and I thought that someone might want the arrows, but they don't. I was being silly. Where was I going? Avendor. There was a post on the forums talking about what the best trade routes are, and I believe this was one of them, Flax to Avendor. At some point, fairly soon, we should also... Ooh, we're about to be attacked. Whenever there's a pause like that, it's because we're being attacked. What are you? Yes! Didn't think I'd win that, because usually they kill you with the bloody knives. Ah, if there's another one, I can't win this. I've got so little health left. Especially if he's going to throw knives at me. Those things are like one-hit kills. I have no shield. Ah! And he has a shield. Yeah. I'm just impressed I managed to kill one of them. Especially as a level, what, 8? And he lost 55 dinars, because I have no money. Though I do now. See? Nice, handsome profit there. So long as I'm selling for above 100, it is pure profit. There we go. We made 1,900 out of, what did we spend? 900? So 1,000 profit. I'd say that's pretty good going. So yeah, there is a thread on the forums which was outlining a number of those trading techniques. There's a couple involving salt, I seem to remember, which is not actually on the forums. Oil from Laria, you can sell that, usually pretty handsomely, and there's usually a lot of it. What else is there? Date, was it dates someone was saying? Olives? Something like that. And furs. And there's another one with iron. 2,400 for a bunch of Barclay Sapplers. We do have Donovan now, so we can get these guys. That should be adding a nice punch to our forces, though we do have very little money left, so I really do need to start speaking to someone from Sarlion about becoming a mercenary. But we can only do that when we find one of them in their castle. Kavira has leveled up. Lovely. Ooh, who's this? Heretics? I reckon we could take them now, especially if Andre jumps in. You're going 3.5, you're going 3.1. Andre will never catch them. We have got 68 men, they have 21. They have 5 of the heavy armoured guys, so that's the Evoker and Magnuses. The Worshippers and Minions should be fairly easy. As long as we stand closer, I think we can do this. Are they running from us? Yeah, they are. That's usually a good sign. If they're running away from you, that's usually a sign that you can get them. So, that's new. We start charging, we get the infantry there, we get the archers there, we get the infantry to stand closer. They are us already? No way. Oh, who are you? Oh, you must be a cavalryman. Sorry dude, get down. In fact, all of you, get down. Oh, we just lost a guy. And they seem to be attacking from over there, so we'll move our infantry in the way. so they don't get in at our archers. Come on, come on. Yeah, I think we got this. Knocked unconscious by a freaking horse. It's like the ultimate insult. Whoops, just took a screenshot by accident. I was trying to hit backspace so I could bring up this map. There are only 4 of them left. We have 44. I'll keep this up just so you can see what the stats are. I can't then zoom around. So, is that safe? That's safe. Sorry about that. Okay, so we got some farmers. We'll grab them. Upgrade. Actually, let's check the gear first. Is that any better? Yes, it is. Now I can start looking scary. There we are. Two-handed blunt access. That was a fairly good fight for loot, actually. I think we got a decent amount. Excellent. We'll go back to Avendor and then sell it straight away. Our relations with the heretics has decreased. They're not a group I was planning to make friends with, to be quite honest. Excellent. So yes, trade is definitely worthwhile. You can make a fair amount of money out of it. Deshar and Feardsvain have made peace. That means Sarlian and Deshar are still at war. Who are the Feardsvain at war with now? I think they might actually be at peace with everyone. Yeah, they are. So I definitely don't want to join the Feardsvain. It'll be a rather boring time. In fact, I don't even know if they recruit mercenaries if they're not at war with anyone. Go this way. See, if I was a mercenary, I'd actually go after the caravans. But right now, I'm not going to. I want a legitimate reason to hunt caravans. It's not something I would ordinarily do. Who's the caravan owner? Is Leslie? Demonic warrior Igrim has appeared. And the Jatu tribes as well. Wow. 2 in one day. There goes the Sarlian army. So that means none of the lords will probably be around. Who's this? Kadarin? Is he going home? Yes, I think so. You seem to be Lord of Mistmire, so we'll follow you there. Ravenstern has declared war on the Feardsvain. So that would be a reason to join the Feardsvain, because I do like fighting. Wait, where are you going? Gah. You can tell which lord owns what property because it shows their banner. Where are you going? You are going to Mistmire. No, you're not. Are you just patrolling? You usually want to catch a lord when he's like low on troops because he has to return to his castle to... Oh, who's that? That's caravan, it's fine. To recuperate and get troops back. That is how they recruit. They don't recruit like the player does. They don't go around villages or anything. They just get troops back over time. And that's a fight we can join. What are the odds? No, they just split. Oh, I see. It's him attacking the caravan. I could save the caravan if I jump in. I don't want to get too close because I'll scare him off. There we go. We'll jump in. And we will save the Avendor merchant caravan. So, whoa, once again we will charge. We will grab you guys. We will tell everyone to dismount. We'll get the infantry here. And the cavalry can go over there. The infantry can stand closer. The cavalry can stand closer. And those are Empire Knights, which shouldn't be too difficult. Ow! Not nice. I was totally aiming for the rider with that blow. Honest to God. There you go, you can see some of this new armour up close. It's looking really swish, so well done for working on those. I think that was Conrad who did that. It was a gladiator. Let's kill him. Oh, did I get the kill? Sweet. Gladiators are worth a whole ton of experience. Experience being tied to the level, so the higher the level of whatever it is that you kill, the more experience you get. Empire crossbows usually do a lot of damage, but it looks like none of them are aiming for me. At least, not yet. Ow. Ow! These guys have a long reach. Oh, no wonder he's using a spear. So against spears, you want to get in close so they can't actually use the point against you. If they're only hitting you with the haft, it does a tiny fraction of the actual damage. So pikes and halberdiers just get in really close. And because I'm using a two-handed sword, it means that I do damage with the whole length of the blade. Though the faster the blade is moving, the more damage it does. Ooh, Sarlian really liked that. +4. And Bacchus really disliked it, but I don't really care. I don't remember, but I think that some of these text scripts tell you the personality of the Lord. I kind of wish I remembered what they were, because then I could start releasing the martial guys and the guys who actually, you know, are nice. For the moment, I will take you prisoner. Yeah, see, take a big hit taking them prisoner. Oh, Dashar like that. Okay. Oh, I freed a guy, so he's going to really like that. It's good. So +5 and honor. And then I'll just ransom him basically straight away for money. Because I am at the stage of the game where money is very important. Right, let's grab you and you. We'll grab all of these. We're going to be at a party limit very soon. That's kind of a warning saying you really need to become a mercenary because this army is going to be expensive. That's terrible loot. They still wanted some of it, so fair play to them. Oops. There we go. We have a mercenary swordsman too. And Kavira leveled up. Kavira is not one of the intended lords. No, you are not. So you are pure combat. So I probably want to beef up your strength and your agility. The other two don't really matter, because these skills are arranged in attribute order. So the first int ones are here, and then basically anything down. So anything below tracking, no, yeah, anything below trainer, sorry, is pointless. You are a fairly low level, so trainer won't do much good at this point. You only train those of your level and below. So I think I'm going to take power strike, so you do more damage with that big weapon of yours. And you don't have very good weapon master right now, so I can't increase your other stats. I'm meant to actually increase the strength. And that is you done. And I leveled up too. Great. So I'm going to bring my agility up to 15. I leveled up twice. Bring athletics to 5. I think I'm going to bring strength up to 15 too. So I can get power flesh and power strike. And then I'll probably pause at 15. Because I think you can get decent armors at 15. I don't know what plate requires. Does plate require 18? Not sure. Oh, I'm going to take looting as well. So I start earning more from these battles, which would be very nice. Okay, onwards. Except not onwards, I'm afraid, because that is the end of this episode. Is that Noldor? Aha, Noldor. Yeah, I'm not going after them. I'm just having a look at what captives they actually have. That party will probably grow rather a lot more, particularly if they manage to catch these caravans, because this guy is already fairly weak. Anyway, that's the end of this episode. Thank you very much for watching. If you have enjoyed what you've seen, please do like and subscribe. If you have any comments, tips or advice, please leave a message. I will get back to you. I do read them all. And I do get some really good advice from you guys, so thank you for that. Please do keep them coming. I will see you next time. Goodbye.